sharing with you guys today how I retighten my hair. Excuse the face too, because it's not beat, it ain't laid, it ain't nothing right now, okay? I'm looking very, very rough, just like with this new growth. So as you guys can see, I'm in desperate need of a retighten. Like, I think I'm pushing maybe 2.5, 3 months here, and I really shouldn't be. You know, my dreads are sitting on top of my fro, and that's we got to put a stop to that. So I'm going to retighten my hair, and then I'm going to show you guys in the front how I do it, and stay tuned for some tools and anything that I use while I go through this process. So this is the before. You guys are about to see the after. Stay tuned. Guys, so these are the few items that I use when I'm retightening my dreads. I'll typically have some hair ties. And I usually use this to tie up either the top or the back of my hair just to keep things out of the way so that I don't retighten my dreads together. I've done that before and it sucks. I also use yarn needles too. One, they're really, really cheap, and two, they're very, very convenient also because personally I don't like the crochet needle to interlock my locks. I'll typically thread my dread through this hole just up until the end. I don't typically put the entire dread through there, and you don't really need to, but I'll use this to go through my new growth to interlock my hair when I retighten. I also recommend having some sort of water or liquid that you like, or maybe softens your hair a little bit. This is rose water that I actually make myself, and I make this by boiling distilled water with rose petals, letting it cool, and then I pour it into this bottle. And I think that rose water personally is the best for your hair. It really changes the properties of the hair to, or not the hair, but it changes the properties of the water to really moisturize your hair, besides just water and oil alone. And if any of you guys follow Yanni the lockologist, she also swears by rose water, and truly it's been the best both for my hair, for my skin, I mean, you name it. So I'll probably do a video showing you guys how I make that as well. All right, so we're starting this retighten. As you guys can see, I pretty much almost finished my hair. It took me about, I want to say 5 to 7 hours, anywhere in between. Typically 5 hours if I don't take any breaks, which is rare because, you know, I got to rest my arms. And usually 7 if I take a few breaks, and sometimes I'll even split it between different days. So I have these 2 dreads in the front actually that I haven't retightened just yet for you guys. So I'm going to show you now how I did it. So first I loop my dread just up until the end through the yarn needle, and then I take it down the back. So I typically will do 12 to 6 if you're thinking of a clock. And then I'll pull it through very, very gently. You don't want to snag too many hairs. And then I'll do 3 to 9. And then I'll do 6 to 12 and loop it back through, being very, very careful not to snap the hairs. And you can even see here I messed up a little bit because I went back again from 3 to 9 instead of going 9 to 3, which is no big deal, at least not to me. I'm not too anal about perfect parts or anything like that, and because I do my dreads myself, I'm bound to make mistakes. You know, nobody's perfect. But so I start the next dread, and this is the last one. So I'm going to show you guys one more time how I did it. So I'm going to loop it through the yarn needle again, take it from 12 to 6 through the very middle of your lock. You don't want to have any side be too thin when you pull your yarn needle through, because that could cause holes and things like that. So 3 to 9, loop that through, and then again 6 to 12. It's literally like knitting your hair, literally. And it's pretty simple actually once you get the hang of it. And then 9 to 3. Being careful not to grab the other dread next to it, because sometimes I'll do that, which you'll see here soon. So yeah, that's how you pull it through. And then if you have a few hairs, I usually will just kind of break them up a little bit, because again, I've sprayed my hair so the strands should be pretty flexible and it won't hurt too bad. But yeah, that's the finished look. Making sure I got it all together, and those are the last 2 dreads to retighten. So yeah, ask me questions below, comment, and let me know what you think. Thanks.